Okay, first thing we need to do now is find the disk with the drivers on it. It comes in a bag with all of the operator's manuals that you received with the machine. It's called Product Library KM3050 4050 5050 version 2. And we'll need to install that disk. We're going to put that in our machine now. The first thing we need to do is accept the view license agreement. So I'll press accept. And then we want to install the software here. And the first screen that comes up, we just press the next. This is the welcome screen. And we're going to go into custom mode instead of express. There's a whole bunch of drivers that we're not going to need on this for different models. We're going to go ahead and download the driver and utilities and press next. We want to make this a network connection here, unless you're using this on just one computer. Then you would choose either universal serial bus or the LPT. But we're going to go ahead and we have several workstations printing this printer, and we're going to go over the standard TCP/IP port. And here are the list of drivers. Kyocera, we're a Copystar machine, so we're going to choose this bottom one here for the CS5050. Okay. And here you have a choice of what you want to download, the KX driver. Okay, that's we'll press next, and we're going to set this as our default printer. First thing we're going to do is let this wizard reach out and see if it can actually find this printer on our network. We're in a showroom here that there's about 15 actual copiers that are connected on our network, but we'll give it a try here. We'll see if it finds it. Okay, it found it here. And we'll just go ahead and highlight and press next. That is our machine, I can tell by the IP address. And we'll go ahead and press install. This process will take several seconds here, so just bear with us. Okay, this process is just about finished here. I'm going to go ahead and press finish. And you can see here's the print driver device settings page. It gives you an image of the machine, and it shows we need to install the hard disk. We have a 3000 sheet finisher not attached, and that's it. Let's go ahead now and go to OK. Press the OK button. And we're going to go ahead now and just close out the library. Yes. Now what we're going to do is go down to our Start button and go to Settings and go to Printers and Faxes. And there's our driver. I'm going to go ahead and right click on this and go down to Properties. Okay. And we want to go to Ports and verify that it's been properly loaded and it has standard TCP/IP. We're going to kind of pull open the port here a little bit so we can see the IP addresses there. And it looks like it's installed correctly. So what we want to do now is go back to the general page, and then we'll just print out a test page here and see if it comes out. Say OK. And press OK. Now we'll go over to the machine and see if it printed. We're back from the copier, and it printed just fine. We have a test page that shows all of the drivers loaded to make the machine run. So now we're able to, I'm just going to go ahead and print something up. So we'll close out the printer fax here, and let's see what we have. Let's go into my documents. And let's find a picture here. Oh boy, lots to choose from. And oh gosh, let's take a Disney trip here from last summer. We'll just grab a picture here. Okay, and let's print. Print. We'll go ahead and close this out. It's going to take a few minutes. You're going to hear the machine now. It's printing it. So we're successful. And we'll go back here for a minute and show you a few more things on our product library. Sometimes if you have antiquated computer systems that are kind of outdated and older programs on it, you may want to use a mini driver. It sometimes doesn't offer as many features on the machine, but at least sometimes it'll work for those that you have the older programs. So I'm basically just going to go back into, oops, I don't want to press that. I'll go into custom, and I'm just going to show you the drivers here that I'm talking about. And again, we're going to go to network, TCP/IP. And these are what I was talking about, the PCL mini driver. The KX driver will automatically recognize all of the options that were installed on the machine, such as maybe a hard drive, fax option if you have that, maybe a stapling finisher that was added to the machine. It will automatically configure the driver so you don't have to go in and manually choose all of those first of all. And like I say, sometimes it's a little bit more friendly on some of those older workstations. So that's something you might want to consider if you have problems with the KX driver. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cancel this out. We don't want to load any more drivers, and that pretty much covers it. Thank you very much for your time.